political past has told us of the political tantrums that has been employed by the Nigerian political parties. Not too long ago, the APC promised change as their slogan, and now the APC has brought out a statement saying that we should expect new change come 2023. What happened to the old change? What happened to the change that Nigerians were promised in their last election? Come along. This is Vox Pop on Flip TV as we get the views and comments of Nigerians on this issue. I'm your anchor, Christian Chuku.
This is a kangaroo, a scam government, a kangaroo government. What have they done for 6 years they have been in power now? Gated railway, is it not PDP? Before they took over? That is an excuse they will normally give. Okay? I don't want to hear all these things. It is an excuse. A failure always find an excuse to give. The option is that everybody, the destiny of every man is on his hand. You decide what to do. If you want to fail, when you are failing and you are continuing failing, you look for an option. This failing I'm failing, what is the next option? Will I not let me do something that I've not been doing before, or let me change from what I have been doing before? That is the only option. Okay, a party, I always tell them, it's a scam.
As a young person, I just want you to give us an option that we can look for.
Option is that all the political parties, they are the same. But among the two, you compare and contrast that one is better than each other. You understand? PDP in 16 years, we know actually they've not given us their best. But at least every Nigerian is enjoying. Nobody is suffering. You understand? But APC came with change, slogan of change. They will do more better than PDP. In less than 1 year, Nigerians suffered what they've not suffered in 16 years. Then what are you telling me? I'm not a partisan. I'm not supporting. They are all the same, but one is better than each other.
Which one precisely, sir?
APC is in first.
Which one is better?
First instance, APC is not party. By me looking at them, the way they program themselves, the way they are doing their thing, they are not party. They are scam to Nigerians. Okay. PDP is far better than them, okay. But PDP did not give us their best. Okay. For 16 years, they've not given us their best, but every Nigerian is enjoying. Nobody, but 60% of Nigerians are on the road begging now. They are begging. Then what are you saying? Are they begging during PDP era? And Nigerians begging during PDP era? They are not begging. Okay, if you look at the trouble every year, Edo State, Ondo State, all over the states, problem, killing, no security. Even if you cannot give Nigerians what they demand, can't you secure them? No security. Poverty everywhere.
That means their change is scam.
Pure scam. Scam in the highest order. Scam in the highest order. During palliative, they said they locked Nigerians down. They said they will give us food. They were there telling them that they spent some billions. To whom? To whom do they give the palliative? And they are planning another lockdown again. Well, we are there. It is what we this fire that is burning now, we fetch the wood, put it on the fire, and it's burning on us. APC were there, we just come, change. Then we voted them in.
Still the same old story. I don't see anything taking place at all.
So there's nothing like new change?
Change for we Those are just re-stories. The same old stories. Don't see any change at all.
But they have built infrastructures like the railway.
Which infrastructure? Which infrastructure are you talking about? Oh, brother, we should be realistic to ourselves. Nigeria politics, it is not about we shouldn't look at it about a party. we should look at it about personality. We all in Nigeria, we shouldn't say, okay, this person is from this place, this one is from this place. At least we should unite. Anybody who does not perform, they should show him the way out. Not because he is from the north or the south or the west or the east.
What I want to say is that there is no nation that can rule by themselves, by their own power, without the power of God. Eh? If an APC, either APC or PDP, should realize that the condition of our country is worse. In the Bible, because I cannot forget the word of God. In the Bible, when the Nineveh, God wanted to destroy the nation of Nineveh, he gave order. He sent a man to go and preach to Nineveh, said that Nineveh is about to condemn by God. Then he told the Nineveh that he should go and tell the people of Nineveh that they should go back to God and realize their sin.
Are you saying that APC promising change, it's not what we expect?
Let me finish. I'm coming. They realize their sin and go back to God and tell God that we are going to do right thing. We are repented for their sin, whatever they have been doing. Then they give order to the nation that they should surrender and go to fasting and plead with God. They surrender their idol, they surrender their money, whatever you have, they surrender and go back to God. And God revive the nation of Nineveh. That is what God wants for this nation. Whether you are APC, whether you are a PDP, whatever you are a king, you are a president. If you really want God to revive this nation, to revive this nation, they should go back to God. They surrender, not their money. They should forget their property, their prosperity. Let them not deceive the nation again. Before even the knowledge is coming from God, how to rule is coming from God. Without them go back to God, in fact, this nation will remain like this.
APC now will try for anything.
This is telling people that we're expecting new change. We should expect new change. While the old change, which is a part of broom as a symbol to sweep off PDP and their reach, to sweep off good things and the good life brought by PDP in Nigeria, you use broom and sweep it off as gang of armed robbers called APC. Now you're expecting us to expect another good change. Who are they deceiving? Do they think that all of us are gullible? We are not gullible people. Some of us, we have our right senses in order. Tinubu cannot deceive me. Adam Ochimole cannot deceive somebody like me. Let me tell you, Buhari cannot deceive me. Boss Mustafa, the late Abakari, they cannot. I will never be gullible to any idiot. I am with my right senses. No other change is expected in Nigeria again.
What if they have good intentions?
Good intentions is written only in your mind. Good intentions in my mind. You can't really actually read anybody's mind. You understand the meaning of intention. You cannot see it. It is If now that is an invisible now, you can't represent it with any image. You can only represent intention is an abstract now. Thank you for that grammar. Then your intention can only be seen when you are through your good action. Okay? I don't know what to say again, but let me tell you. APC conspired, some group of idiots in Nigeria conspired and they ousted Jonathan from power in 2015. And everybody thought they should, we are all gonna, feel the good
I thought
impact of
I thought it was a collective effort of Nigerians.
No, it wasn't a collective effort. No, impossible. No, it isn't. That's a very wrong impression from you. No, it wasn't a collective effort. No, the whole Southeast voted Jonathan. The whole South voted Jonathan. Southwest, some part of Southwest voted Jonathan. The whole North, I'm telling you, some good part of Northern states voted Jonathan. They rigged the election. What do you mean? Collective effort. What do you mean by collective effort? These people rigged election in 2015. They came back in 2019 last year and rigged it. Are you telling me that last year's election was a collective effort? Did you vote APC? Did you in person, did you support APC? You didn't.
We have an eastern state that is ruled by APC.
APC. Thank you so much. Even if you are blind, you will not tell me that Imo State, APC won Imo State. PDP won. Didn't you read what happened? Haven't you heard that the person in fourth position, jumped number third, number second, and even mounted on the first position? What are you saying, man? Let us talk like people that, that has sense. If that question, I expect it from someone with perforated brain. Maybe somebody with hole inside his skull. What do you mean? No state in the East is, supports APC. No state. Imo State did not vote for APC. Hope Uzodinma did not win. Don't tell me that. You ask me a question, I supply you with the solution you need. What do you mean? I'm telling you, the change they bring here is that they want to change the mindset of, perspective. Yeah, moronic Nigerians, people that can, be gullible, people that can be easily deceived. They are the one that's gonna expect any other change. But let me tell you, please, in your life, listen to teachers. You are a teacher. A teacher is someone that educates people morally and otherwise. Jonathan is a teacher. Yaradua is a good teacher. Buhari is a cattle rearer. Is a cattle breeder. Please do not edit this. Show it to the world. I'm saying it.
I hope you don't have any personal issues with Buhari.
No. I'm older than you. You are my junior. I witnessed Buhari regime in 1984 as a young boy, small boy. You didn't. I think you understand. So I know what's up more than you politically in Nigeria. Buhari came here before, at the eve of 1984. He woefully failed, underperformed. Second time, he failed again. He flopped. That's the right word. To cap it all, to hit the nail on the head. He started killing Nigerians. He started agitating for Nigerians, different geopolitical zones, to cede their lands to his kinsmen. That is what they call ruralization. That man doesn't have good intention to us. We would rather pick somebody that has what it takes to lead Nigerians, to take Nigerians to the promised land. Thank you.
My brother, even if you give them another 8 years to rule, the change will remain the same. Change will remain the same. They can't change to a new thing rather than the one they have before.
Maybe it's the COVID-19 saga.
No, before COVID-19, they have been ruling before COVID-19 now. We did not experience any change. You see now that everywhere, the whole world is unraveled by the pandemic. That now they want to change. They can't afford to change by now.
What if they really mean that they have good intentions? What if they really have good intentions that we are going to have a new change?
I've answered you. There's no intention of changing to a better state. There is no change as far as APC is concerned. That part is supposed to be written off the society. There's no change. We can't guarantee for any change. There's no good change from APC. As far as APC is concerned, there's no good. We have not seen something good from them.
What do you think can be done by Nigerians? What do you think we can do?
You cannot do anything. Nigeria have been caged. You cannot do anything because the cabals are ruling the country. So there's nothing to be done. The only thing, people are afraid of being killed. They want everybody, nobody wants to die. Otherwise, if it were to be a country that people will come out and say, we don't want this, we don't want this. When majority come out of the street and roads say, we don't want this, something must happen. There must be a change. That's the only area you can experience change. But for now, look at the other time, I can remember when Charles Oputa staged a rally at Abuja. You know what they did to him? They tear gas him, did everything. So who will come out? So if somebody wants to come out, and when you remember Charles Oputa and others, where is the other man? The other Yoruba man? No, not the Charlie Boy. The other Yoruba man, Showore, you can give account of his own experience. You understand me? So my brother.
That means we should just look and everything will go bad.
Unless God's intervention, when it is time, I know that there must be a time when God will intervene. When God will intervene, everybody will find his way.
So God's intervention now is the real change.
That is the only change that will happen in Nigeria. Without God, there will be no change. Rather than the one we are seeing now, there will be no change. So only God's intervention will change Nigeria. If it is from Buhari or APC, the situation will remain worse than it is. I cannot talk until when PDP come on the throne. You understand me? If there will be any change, at least an average Nigerian, if there is a change, an average Nigerian must know that yes, these people have brought a change. Until they come, you cannot predict until they come. So I'm not scoring them high or low because they are not on the seat of the House of Reverence.
With the assertions and complaints of Nigerians over the new change promised by the APC government, we have seen that Nigerians are not expecting so much from the change that the APC has promised them. Some are saying that there is no party such as APC and that the change they promise is all fallacy. Well, what do we have to say? But Nigerians are not optimistic about the APC government that is in place. This is Voice from Flip TV. I'm still your uncle, Christian Chukwu.